the indirect relative. In this language construction, two nouns occur in the sentence. And one of the main features of this particular construction is that the first noun is the object, as opposed to it normally being the subject. And because of this, we also make use of the object link and the absolute pronoun. So we use the verb in the object, or rather in the indirect relative, to express the things that I do. That's the normal type of indirect relative type sentence using the object link. The place where I do things, there the absolute pronoun comes into place. The instrument with which I do something, again absolute pronoun. The object that I talk about, again absolute pronoun. And the people or the noun that I do something with in the company of, again, this makes use of the absolute pronoun. Let's first look at the things that people do. Example, the book, the song, the car, the food are the objects of the sentence. The book that I'm reading is interesting. Incwadi endi, the book which I, it, fundayo inomdla, is interesting. The song that we are learning is beautiful. Ingoma esi, which we, are learning, intle, is beautiful. The car that he drives, he being Mike, is old. Imoto a yi kubayo umak indala. Take note of the a, we will mention it again. The food that they like is curry. Ukutya aba ku tandayo yikeri. So the yi, which we've used 3 times, is the object link of ingwadi, ingoma, and imoto, and the ku is the object link of ukutya. So what we notice is that together with this object link, we also use the verbal relative yo ending, and together with that we use the normal relative link, with the exception that he or she, which we have over there, we use a instead of the expected oh. The place where people do things. So, for example, the house in which we live is far away. Indlu esihlala kuyo ikude. The house esi which we hlala live kuyo in it. That kuyo is the locative form of the absolute pronoun which we dealt with earlier. The shops that they are going to are in Woma Park. Ivenkile abaya kuzo zise Woma Park. The shops abaya which they are going kuzo to them are in Woma Park. The building in which he works is new. Isakhiwo a sebenza kuso sitsha. The building which he sebenza is working kuso in it is new. The class that I have just come from finished at 11. Iklasi endi vela kuyo, which I vela come from being in it, iphume ngo-11. So here, instead of the object link, we use the absolute pronoun with ku to denote place where. The things with which, the instruments with which people carry out actions or talk about. So the people that I am talking about are my parents. Abantu endithetha ngabo ngabazali bam. The people endi which I thetha am speaking ngabo about them are my parents. The pen with which he is writing is a bic. Usiba abhala ngalo yibic. Usiba, the pen, which he, bala, is writing ngalo with it, is a bic. Bic. The knife with which we slice bread is sharp. Imela esisika isonka ngaso I bukhali. The knife esi which we sika cut isonka bread ngaso with it is sharp. And the spoon with which I eat porridge is in the drawer. Ixephe enditya ipapa ngalo isedroweni, not etafileni. So, ikwepe, the spoon, which I eat, ipapa, ngalo, with it. And here, instead of the object link, we use nga together with the absolute pronoun. So it's important that you revise the absolute pronoun again to make sure that you know how to use it, because it features prominently in this particular construction. And then finally, the people with whom someone is engaged in action with. Okay, together with. So the people with whom I work are lazy. Abantu endisebenza nabo, the people which I sebenza work nabo, with them, bayanqena, are lazy. The person with whom he is speaking is his friend. Umtu athetha naye ngumhlobo wakhe. The person which he thetha is speaking naye, with him, ngumhlobo wakhe, is his friend. The girl with whom Tom is speaking is Mary. Indombi athetha nayo. So yo from Yona, from Indombi. Ngumeri. And finally, the students with whom I study are from America. Abafundi endifunda nabo. Nabo from Bona. And the pupils or students, endi, which I funda, study, nabo, with them, basuka emelika, come from America. So here then, instead of the object link, we use the absolute pronoun with na. So to sum up, we use the object link, we use the absolute pronoun with ku to denote place, and we use nga to denote instrument, and na to denote involvement with. And those last three go together with the absolute pronoun. That concludes the video. Enkosi kakhulu.